It's the 2021 Rockwood GEO PRO 16BH. Let's check it out. We're here at Traveland RV Center in Kelowna, BC, Canada, and they got their lot all fixed up. They got all their stock back in place, and they got new stuff coming in this month, which is pretty cool because things have been pretty tight for RVs. So you can come down here and check out everything that they're getting in new. And we're going to see the 2021 Rockwood GEO PRO 16BH in this video. And don't forget that the links in the description will take you to the currency converter and the RV resource that we use. And if we're providing you with any value and you'd like to buy us a coffee, that'd be great. And we want to thank Todd and Dinette, who have bought us a few coffees on this cold day that we're out here filming. We really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. And yeah, so if you want to do that too, you can, all in the description. We'll also at the end link to the construction of the GEO PRO, so you can learn all of that there. But today we're going to take you on a tour of this one. These are really cool units. We love them. They're smaller, they're lighter, they're built well, and they have some cool floor plans, and I really like this one. So you get your fiberglass front here, you get your automotive glass in the front, you have a rock guard. I still would like these to be a little taller, but I mean, they must do some kind of research to decide that that's tall enough. You do get two 20-pound propane tanks, you get your electric jack, and there's enough room in here for two batteries, which is dependent on what you're looking for and which batteries you want. You can decide that at the time of purchase. So it's not like there's one set of batteries. People have been asking us about that. It's not like there's just, these are the batteries you get. You need to discuss that because these have solar packages with them. This particular one has a hard panel up top too. So that's very cool. Now, coming around, let me show you what else. I gotta put my coffee down, which is the last thing I want to do right now, but it is just barely above freezing here in Kelowna, but there's no snow, so I'm happy about that. 4 manual stabilizer jacks, docking lights. There is, okay, this one's got quite a bit in it, but there is storage in there and it does pass through. This is also on a magnet. You know I love those. Coming back, here is your water fill. You're getting the frameless windows. You've got the rain rail and ducting. No cover over top of the slide, but there isn't a lot of space up there. This has got a small slide on it. It's a small trailer. It's a Schwintek, and that's appropriate. We have bulbs here, flaps here, and then coming around, more storage here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, it's small, but remember we're on a really small trailer here, and you can fit some longer stuff in there. Height, it's about that. That's about how high up it is. Let's go down and take a look, because on this little trailer, believe it or not, there are 2 drains, one in front and one behind the tire. This one is going to be your black drain, and this one over here is going to be your gray. The valve pull is outside of the underbelly, and it is not a fully enclosed underbelly, but there are pads on the tanks. So, I mean, that's going to help to keep the tanks warm, but the heat also is going to be able to escape because it's not fully enclosed. Also underneath there is your spare tire, so you will have to climb under to get at it. Let me tell you a little bit about the tires as well. We are looking at a Westlake CR857 ST235 75 R15 aluminum wheels, and go to that construction video because we tell you all about the torque shoot axle and stuff there. Now, don't want to bang your head on these corners. When you're coming back, this is your cable and satellite and your city water connection. And this is an antifreeze inlet. You've got a outdoor shower here, a 30 amp electrical connection, and coming around to the back over here, you've got that cool curved roof. And again, I want you to go take a look at the construction video where I tell you more about that. So I've got a backup camera ready if you want to hook that up. And what's in here? Another magnet and more storage and water filtration. So that's all great. You get a ladder so you can get up there. No receiver or anything like that. And then let's come around to the passenger side. I mean, these are nice trailers and they're small. I can't wait to go inside this. You get a really decent sized awning, which is lit. You have outdoor speakers. They just have, in my preference, they have a very cool color scheme. It kind of, you know, matches. Does size matter? So let's see what's in here. More oh, interesting. Okay, so little trailer and a little electric fridge. So handy, right? Because remember, Rockwood gives you this little thingy to hook your outside grill onto, so that's kind of nice too. And you got some more electric. You got these step above steps that I love, 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 that are so easy to just put in. And coming around, we have more. Oh, remember, you have solar hookups. So you've got the panel up on the top, but you could put more out here. Inverter, charger, those kinds of things I've talked about in the construction video as well. And you can always play with that a little bit and change it up. So this is the, grill that goes on that side there, but, you know, so you could put it in here or you could trade it up. The fact of the matter is, when you have a trailer this size, you're probably going to be storing a lot of stuff in your tow vehicle, whether it's a SUV that you're putting stuff in the back or you have a pickup. You're going to put stuff in there too. So that's that. Let's take a look at the door. It's so compact. It's so cute. Okay, give that a pull. We definitely have a friction door, which also has the clip thing to hook into the door, but I mean, it's pretty strong. And you get the self closer. Love that. Okay, and don't forget, up here you can put the screen into the window, which I love. I just don't like that I gotta stand out here in the steps to do it, but it does give you a little extra privacy or a little extra light when you're inside. Okay, let's go in. Come on. She's cute, huh? This is a nice trailer. And these are small, but look at the massive size of this dinette. This is really beautiful. But let me start over here, because on this side, you've got your controls, some speakers, you've got the TV, which is a 12 volt, the rest of your slide controls and that kind of stuff. There's a little cubby here for keys or things like that. And then there's some storage here. This is deep storage. You know, this is called the place where Corey loses everything.
Oh, come on.
That's true. What else do we got? So we've got some lighting down here, which is always nice. And over here you can see that the ducting for heating is through the furniture. I do want to say that the color scheme in here is still grayish, but it has a bit of a beigeier tone to it, just so you know that. Obviously this makes down into the main bed, which is huge, and I love that. It is a laminate and it does have a seam, not my favorite, but it does have post systems, which I do like a lot. So that's all going to make down into a nice comfy setup with all these windows. I'd kind of even like that window to be bigger, but that's just me, right? So you're getting roller blinds, which is nice. And up here is quite a fair amount of storage with the nets, so that's handy and easy to access. While we're up here, tons of LED light. So if you like that, you got an AC there, which is going to provide lots of cooling for this smaller space. It does have a slide for the whole kitchen area, which is kind of cool. This is a 12-volt refrigerator. I'm going to say about a 3 cubic foot maybe, but we'll check on that for you. But you know, it's decent enough storage. And then down here, what do we have? This is not a door. It's hinged on more, so that's going to be some type of access panel, maybe for your slide mechanism or something like that. Then you move into the kitchen. You do have the solid surface, nice white countertop. You get a Suburban, quite large really, 3-burner cooktop. I find that interesting that that is so large, considering that this is such a small trailer. You get a stainless square, nice, but it's only one sink. So the issue that I've got here is I guess you'll have to set up some kind of drain rack here in order to do the dishes. You've got a decent, quite high tap, so I like that. And then you've got some storage up here. I don't love that it opens that direction, but at least it goes all the way down and you can get that. So there's a storage there. But I'm thinking, why do they do it this way? And the fact of the matter is it would hit here, it would hit here, or it would hit here. So that's why that's that way. And sometimes things just are what they are. The other thing, being that this is in a slide, it's quite deep. So I love that there's a window there, but that's quite far for me. But then it does allow you to have some more countertop space back there. You know, pros and cons. There is a 120 and USB thing in there that just pops up, so that's good too. And then you've got, this is your only kitchen cabinet in here other than that little spot up there, so it is pretty small. And then you know, they're wanting you to put things like that in there, so that's kind of a bummer because I don't know where to put the garbage can. But anyways, you do get a bottle opener. That's a handy feature, and you get a microwave. And I like the location of this microwave. It's a good spot for, you know, not dumping hot things on your head. Now, when you come back a little further, still in the slide, no, sorry, not in the slide. The slide ends right here. But this is your closet space. It does have adjustable shelving so that you can choose how much is shelf and how much is closet. And then you've got more down here. I guess this could be a place for your garbage can. I mean, it's separated from your clothes, right? So it's not like your clothes are going to get stinky or... So there's that. And then across the back, I mean, this is a small trailer. But you get 2 bunks. So like, this is a great family unit. Yes, these are narrow bunks. This is a small trailer, but I would go on them, but they're not covered, and I'm not taking off my boots because I'm already freezing to death. So you got to trust me on this one because I have been in bunks this size before. The bottom does have a window, so that helps to make it not feel too claustrophobic. There's the radius sort of roof up there, so that gives you a little more spaciousness there. They both have lights, and they both have storage area here at the end, so you could put clothes or toys or books or things like that. The other thing is there's electric here and electric here, so devices and that sort of stuff could still go. It's not that claustrophobic. Trust me on that. Well, for me. I know everybody has a different level. 2 drawers, so that's extra storage there, and I like that. And then we have what's in here. You know, I don't love doors that open up this way, but that's the way it is sometimes. But you get a full bath, a dry bath, right? Like, this is a pretty decent sized shower. You get the one-piece unit, some shelves, and the base is a bit of a tub. You know what? Back in the day in Penelope, we had a little tub like this. It was perfect for her. She's, you know, right up until, I don't know, 2 or something. I could fill this up enough that she could sit in there and play and have a little bath and get washed, and it was just perfect. It worked fine for us. We have people ask us all the time, you know, do you take babies and little kids in your RV? Absolutely. I mean, depends on who you are, and if you need all that baby stuff, then maybe not. But Courtney came home in Penelope from the hospital at 2 days old, and we continued to use that right from that moment on. She had her first full night's sleep in Penelope. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Taps have the aquamizer system, so that's going to save your freshwater, save your gray tank space. Average taps, you get the little bit of a sunroof, and I like curtains in these sort of smaller spaces, or if they're a bit of awkward spaces, I would rather have a curtain. Just they're easier to manage. You can change them out if you need to. They're good. Going down, this is your under sink storage. It's not a lot, but you do have this space over here that you can put stuff into. I love the countertop. Look at how much countertop space you get in here. We were just in a big fifth wheel, and it didn't have this much countertop space in it in the bathroom. So I love that. Small stainless sink, small average taps. And then you move up to a good height of mirror and some more storage, so that's good. And then you get your extra little bit. I love this piece. Electrical, more storage up here. Switch for the light, down to your Dometic porcelain foot flush toilet. There is also a max air vent in here. So, I mean, you really do get lots in that little bathroom for this small trailer. Next, let's talk about the Cracker Barrel factor. So, this is quite a small slide. I went outside and actually measured how far it's going to come in, because remember, this part is sticking out of it. But this is all going to move in, and I did measure that it's coming to about here. Okay, so you would have this much space to squish in and out of here. Now, if you can manage that much space, I'll even show you with the door here, it's coming out about that far. If you can manage that, you have full access to this trailer. You could get the kids into those bunks. You could use all of this kitchen stuff. You could get into your bathroom, and you could make this bed down. Now you'd have to climb into it, right? Like this is going to be coming out a bit. But you could have full access to this whole trailer without moving that slide out. So that is an awesome Cracker Barrel factor. Now, let's take a look at the numbers. All right, the numbers on the 2021 Rockwood GEO PRO 16 BH. Nice trailer. And what I have learned is that the gross vehicle weight is 3,920 pounds. How cool is that? The cargo carrying capacity comes in at 427 with all the tanks full. So depending on how you travel, you'll want to calculate that. Now, this bed up here, 54 by 81, and those bunks are 30 by 74. 20,000 BTU furnace and a 13.5 BTU AC. The length is at 18 feet 4 inches. The width's at 88 inches, because remember, these are a more narrow trailer. The height with the AC as 115 inches. The interior height with that radius roof there is 78 inches. And then the freshwater 37, and each of the gray and black is at 30. And here at Travelland RV Supercenter in Kelowna, 32,988 Canadian dollars. So remember, check the currency converter in the description for wherever you are at to figure out how much that actually is. And then you can hit the links at the end here that will take you to the construction of the GEO PRO to give you a little more information. You can always come on an adventure with us as well. If we've given you any value by sharing information in this video with all the research and work that we do, please feel free to support us by clicking the link in the description to buy us a coffee. I'm so cold. I could use a coffee. So we really are thankful that you guys are hanging out with us and watching along with these videos. Don't forget to hit subscribe, give us a like, share us with everybody you know, because that helps too. And we're really glad you came along. Thanks for watching.